8-0 in his 8 appearances. When he's pitching, they're winning, and that's a good recipe.
Gainesville, Florida. Second pitch he sees. That'll drop in for a base hit. Kyle looks, and he'll put the brakes on. Runner goes, and that's ball 4. That ball, first pitch, hammered out to left. Deep to left, over the wall. Ethan Surwick with a 3-run shot. His 7th home run of the season. RBIs, 34, 35, and 36 for Ethan.
Tells you what kind of offense this Georgia Bulldog team has. But I mean, that's the A&M team. Like last year, so much expectation.
Jackson stands at first, 2 outs in the inning. Boy, he smashes that one. They had the shift on and didn't work. Jackson coming around third, and he'll be held up there, but a double off the bat of Rylan Luhol. Sharply hit through a big hole on the left side. That's going to get 2 runs home. Jackson scores. Luhol will walk it in, and it's a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, but Georgia offense can do this to a lot of pitchers.
Goes 95 heater past Hudson to end the inning. It has been an up and down season. That ball is hit high and deep, way out of here. Home run, Hayden Yost. I know it's a short porch and right, but there's not a porch that would have held that one. Up into the ivy. 4-2 Florida as Colt Myers swings and misses. Another one hit a mile in the air down the line. It is going to be fair ball, home run, Kyle Jones. That ball somehow stayed fair. There's only about a 5-mile-an-hour wind. It's not a lot. But the wind must have had enough to keep that thing in play.
They watch the hands. The hands stay in so well. That ball is off the plate in. No chance this ball stays fair. Kyle Jones does an amazing job. He even kind of fooled himself right there. Knew he had it enough, but didn't think it was going to stay fair. Man, that is an unbelievable at-bat. The hands, lightning quick. I don't know how he's kept that fair. What did you do the first week? What did you do the second week? Because you got to get at least 1 home series, 1 road series. Is Branch is able to entice a walk, a little 1-out walk.
Hit him off the top of the helmet. Hitting from the right batter's box, bloops this one in for a base knock. That's going to get a run home as everybody was on the move with 2 outs. Colby Branch slides into home. That'll get Phelps over to third. Runner goes, slap to the left side. Dogs will get another runner in. Oriach with the RBI. Phelps scores, and it's 5-4.
That's why you see him staying up. That
Ball's off the barrel to center field, and the Dogs have just tied this up as Jackson touches home. 2-out damage from Georgia. And they are now loaded. And the inning is over. Sharply hit. That one's going to get past Colby Branch at short. So another leadoff base runner for the Florida Gators. Leading off an inning. Runner goes. The throw from Jackson. Boy, Phelps thought he had him.
Veteran said, "I'll take second base."
That one's off the plate, down a little bit. That ball's hit hard. Is he going to get down? Diving catch in right field from Ryan Black. His first time up for his 2nd long ball of the year. And then sharply hits this one off the glove of Branch. And the bases will be loaded.
You better have that foot down ready to hit it.
And he walked one in. The Gators have taken the lead, 6-5.
100 miles an hour.
And that one hits him in the leg, and that'll be another Florida run. Threw that one over the plate, and Lawson does his job. One hops off the wall, one run is in. 2 runs are in. They'll be at second and third, and Lawson has a couple of more RBIs, and the Gators are opening this thing up. To the right side, that's through. Jones will score. Lawson comes in. 2 more on the board for Florida. It is 11-5. Blake Sear now to the plate. Hits that one high in the air, out to right. Should be playable. Black to the warning track, and that'll do it. Blast that one out to right. And another leadoff. They're 4 for 4 in the leadoff department today. Scott got the start. He went an inning and a third. Oh, my goodness. Is that going to go over the scoreboard? Oh, my gosh. Into the tree beyond the scoreboard. I mean, what in the world's going on with Hayden Yost? He was hitting 167 with 1 homer and 2 runs batted in coming into this game. He is now 3 for 3 with 2 blasts.
Just out over the middle, 106 mile an hour, but
that one is lifted into the gap in left center, and that one is to the wall. So Oriach with a double to start the bottom of the 4th inning. Ernesto Lugo Cancello up in that bullpen, but won't need him right now because Luke McNeely looking sharp, puts up another 0. It has worked today. Dogs giving up 13 runs and 13 hits, and this one's high in the air out to left. Cole Johnson will give way to Lujo, who has to drop it. I'm not sure what that was all about. Cole Johnson was like camping out, and Lujo called him off and had to run an extra 30 yards. 2-2 on Curland. Here's a ground ball out to short. Branch, boy, he looks so good. The tournament that year was at Mississippi State. LSU would always bring fans, but ooh, that ball's hit pretty hard down the line off the bat of Branch. It'll bounce over the wall. That'll be a double for Branch. That'll be his 7th, and the Dogs will have him at 2nd and 3rd, and there's nobody out. Oh, how about that pitch? 80 miles an hour. Colby Branch, who doubled, is at 2nd. Boy, just throwing some of that soft stuff up there, and Phelps over swinging. Out to right. Yost makes a catch, and that'll do it for Georgia. They had runners at 2nd, 3rd, and nobody out. And draws a walk. Crowd didn't like it. How about 4 for 4? Oh, they're going to throw back to 2nd and safe. Boy, he just did sneak back in. High in the air. Boy, the wind seems to be affecting this one, and almost a collision there. There actually was a collision, but not a bad one. I think Sully would like to have all of his bullets down the stretch, and that's a close play at first, and Black beats it out. Good hustle down the line. That ball shot back up the middle. So with 2 outs, the Dogs have 2 on. 14 of those home runs by this guy, and Trey Phelps is hit by a pitch again. Bases loaded, sharply hit. They will go to 2nd and get the out there, and Jackson a little frustrated, leaving the bases loaded. Georgia has 10 hits and 5 runs. And it'll stay right there as, boy, that was. And yesterday, Vigu was very good. on the mound. Very aggressive Florida team at the plate. That one is shot back up with 2 outs. Ryan Wynn on a 1-2 pitch with a base hit. Alabama Crimson Tide catcher Dax Norris. Boy, and he catches that one right on the hand. Sharply hit and through. That'll get a run home. And Georgia history with 43 career homers. Mashes that one in to the alley and left, and it one hops over the wall. Second time he has done that today. With the Tigers yesterday with a big win, 1-run win. Swing and a miss. 2 runs come across. Little chopper off the glove, and you wonder, his hat fell off and he caught it with his right hand, and you wonder if that kind of slowed him down just enough to not make a play. The hat and the speaker come flying out again. Ground ball out to Branch, backhand. He'll go to third with it. Boy, I just love watching him play short. It is just smooth as it can be. Popped him up. Shallow right. And Yost makes the catch for 1 out.
Georgia top 5 program.
And caught out and right again by Yost, 2 down. Oriach, ground ball to the right side. That's going to be a fair ball, and Oriach never got out of the batter's box, and that's how this one ends. So Georgia, who had been pounding home runs in every ballpark they had played in, goes homerless here this weekend against the Gators. So pitching does win this weekend as Florida wins the series 2-1.
Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the college baseball content, please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the action. Thank you.